Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. Rob, Fully Loaded Customs. Hey, as you see in my very first episodes, I was talking about a buddy who has a bunch of muscle cars. I'm out at his place here today. We're going to go through the collection he has. We do got plans to take these cars, get them up out of the field here too, and get them in his shop and start rebuilding these here as well. So stay tuned for today's video. As you can see behind me, we've got two Dodge Challengers, 65 Mustang. These are just a couple of the cars that are sitting by the shop here. So guys, yeah, like I said, he's got a bunch of muscle cars. We'll go through his cars here, check out what he has, and yeah, show you the plans we got for him. So stay tuned. So right here we have a 1973 Plymouth Roadrunner. If you guys seen the airbrush art concept design I did, which was the 72 Roadrunner design, that was for this car here. So what we want to do with this one here, he has another 73 up on the hill over here, and he's also got another 73, 74 in the back there. The one in the back is missing the front clip, so we wanted to take this front clip off this car, put it on the other one, and build that car as a 73, but he has a 72 front clip that we want to throw on this one here. So this is a Panther pink car. It's been repainted at some point in time. You can see in here, it looks like it was all sorts of colors, gold. I'm gonna assume, just judging by this here, probably this color here probably would have been the original color. It was painted red, looks like, on top of that, and then this pink color here. But yeah, the color I wanted to go with this car here was a candy magenta house of color with the 72 front clip on this here. And then in the interior for this car, let's take a look in here. For the interior of this car here, wanted to do an all white interior in there, white bucket seats, custom center console up in here, black carpet, stuff like that. But as you can see, all the parts that are here for this car, the car's in pretty good shape. You know, little stuff like the rockers or whatever, right? But nothing too major. Really solid car to work with to start out with. This is like I said, a 73 Roadrunner, but he's got the 72 front clip for this car, and that's what we want to put on it. 72 front clip. I want to paint this house of color candy magenta with a white interior, and then do the white 73, 74 Roadrunner stripe up the side there. You can actually see where I've kind of showed that to him here. I kind of roughly drew that line in and put it up there. You know, airbrushed a little Roadrunner emblem on there, but that's kind of what we're thinking for this car. 73 Roadrunner, candy magenta, all white interior. I'll pop the hood and I'll show you the 440 that's in here too. So this is the 440 with this car here. So it's supposed to be the original 440 that goes with this car here too, so wouldn't be too bad. Pop this out and rebuild it and put it back in here for sure. So yeah, as you can see on the firewall there, the car used to be originally a gold color before it was painted red, and then painted this Panther pink color. But yeah, this is it, 440. It's supposed to run and drive here too, so it wouldn't take much to get this thing fired up and get it turned over again. So this year we probably pull it out, rebuild it, and put it back in the car there as well. But all in all, she's a pretty solid car to start with. So yeah, this is one of the cars he has here, 73 Plymouth Roadrunner. Like I said, he's got two more I'll show you guys here too in the video. So, but yeah, I just want to show you this one here first because I did the concept for it already with the concept airbrush design. This is 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This vehicle, Joey, actually his uncle owned this here, and it's the car he was telling me that got him into muscle cars. He just recently picked this up not too long ago. So the paint work on this car was done probably, I think maybe 10-15 years ago or so. It was his uncle's car, so he's going to keep it pretty much the same, because this is the last thing his uncle kind of did before he got the car. So just gonna keep it in this kind of condition here. Really nice grabber blue. It's on this here. Car's in actually really nice shape. And yeah, there's a ton of Mustangs out here for sure. Open up the door so you guys can check out the interior. 4-speed car. But she's in pretty good shape in the interior there as well. So you can see here. Beautiful. As soon as I'm done showing you guys this car here, I'll take you over. I have a 72 Mach 1 that's over here too. I'll show you guys that car right away after this one here. But yeah, this is his 73 that's out here. Yeah, beautiful car. I'll get that hood popped. I'll show you the 429 Cobra Jet in there as well. So this is the 429 Cobra Jet. This is the original motor for this car. The only thing, there's something going on with it right now. It's not quite running. So just got to figure out why it's getting no spark. And then as soon as they do that, then this thing here will be up and running right away there too. 429, yeah, Cobra Jet, nice. Nice motor for these kind of cars. These things haul with these Cobra Jets in them, that's for sure. So over here, guys, we got another pair of Mustangs. The 71 Mustang sitting there, 72 sitting here. This 72 is my car. I had this for a little while. I traded a 79 Trans Am for this car a while ago. Then I did something dumb. I used to have a bunch of cars before, probably about 10 years ago. I sold most of the stuff to move to Calgary. That didn't work out. Fortunately, this was one of the cars I did not sell. So it's just still sitting here in my buddy's place. But as you've seen in the other videos, I've got a shop here now, so I'm starting to be able to get all these cars and start restoring them, doing all the work to them, right? So this will be the next one that, maybe not the next one because I got a bunch of them now, but this is definitely one of the ones that I want to get, I want to do, because I have a 2015 Mustang right now, a 2.4 turbo, which is a really nice car and stuff like that, but I really love to have the classic Mustang, the 72 here. And get this one all fixed up, right? So originally I was thinking of painting this here as a grabber blue, the same kind of color as the one over there, right? But kind of tossing up here. Don't know what I want to paint with this car yet, but I'm sure when the time comes for it, I'll have a nice, awesome custom car and custom color design when I choose to paint this one, right? So everything on this car as it is right here is a all original car. I'm not 100% sure if this is a Mach 1 or not. I think it might just be a fastback, but I'd probably just, if it is just a fastback, I'd probably just do it up as a Mach 1 kind of clone. I just like the way those look with the chin spoilers and everything else on them. For me, if original stuff is not there, to me I don't care if it's a clone or not. I just build the cars the way I want to build them. So this is mine, like I was saying. Hopefully get to this in the next year or two would be great. He's got a big 30 by 40 shop here, so hopefully get that utilized and start building some cars with him would be great. He's got a 429 Cobra Jet motor for this car here too, so that's what I'd definitely be looking to put in this for sure. This is another 71 Mustang he has over here too. This is just a fastback car, but even still. As you can see inside this one here too, just missing the seats or whatnot, but still this is another buildable Mustang. It wouldn't take too much to rebuild this at all, so I guess that's what he was telling me there too. If it was the black inside, I think that was for a Mach 1. If it's all chrome, like the ones on, you see this one here, how it's an all chrome taillight lens. I think this signifies a fastback, and that black lens signifies a Mach 1. As I believe what he was telling me there earlier, not 100% sure. If you know, hey, drop that for sure in the comments below. If you guys know a little bit more about these than I do, hey, that's always great to hear, right? So yeah, this is the other pair. My 72 sitting there, and another 71 Mustang sitting here. Cool, and over here on this side of the shop, we've got a pair of Challengers, 1973 I believe, and this is a 1974 Challenger. And also over here, got a 65 Mustang too. He's got all the interior kit and actually everything for this car. We were thinking of maybe doing like a 65 kind of an Eleanor style with the Eleanor kicks, because I believe you can get the Eleanor kit for this car for about 2,500 bucks or so. But we were kind of thinking about doing that for the 65 Mustang here. The Eleanor kit with like a black interior for it, with that silver paint and 2 black stripes. That's something cool. If you guys like that kind of look, hey, just give me type some comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, right? Or if you guys have any paint ideas for any of these cars, hey, for sure let me know. Like I know for sure one of these Dodge Challengers we definitely want to paint House of Color. It's a Shimmering 2 design, and I think it's I forget the actual name, but it's kind of like your Plum Crazy Purple, but it's got way more of a pop to it. And I know one of these 2 cars we definitely want to do the Shimmering 2 House of Color purple paint on these with the flat black Challenger decals and stuff like that on them, right? I know for sure that's what we want to do with one of these. But hey, you guys have any paint ideas or paint concepts that you guys would like to see any of these vehicles painted when we get to them? Hey, type your comments in the comment section below. Let us know. And hey, I love to hear other people's opinions on what they'd like to do to cars like these, right? So I know my buddy's had these. He's had these for a little while here, but he's definitely put a lot of cars coming to his shop that he's restored and fixed, right? So these ones are on the list to get done. So yeah, definitely looking to get these fixed up, right? So yeah, it's 74 over here. A little bit of rust damage, stuff like that have to be all done to these, right? But yeah, still very nice cars, right? It's got the louvers on the side here. Yeah, let's see if I can get in there for the interior. It's kind of nice time of year now. It's a little bit too cold for all the wasps are kind of dead, which makes grabbing into little holes like that pretty safe now. A couple months ago, would not one of them tried that out here whatsoever. She was a pretty bad area for wasps. But let's see if I can get inside here. These cars here too are all original cars, right? This is open. Key still ignition there too, right? So like I was saying, this is a 73. Someone did a sunroof option in this thing here too. Obviously this is going to need some quarter panel work down here. A little rust repair up here too, but overall probably a new fender over here would be a little bit better repairing that. So this is a little bit rougher of the two, but still, it's still a buildable car, right? At the end of the day, you can still build things like this. So yeah, there's a couple of the pair of Challengers that are out here. He's also got another Challenger up at the house there too. We'll check that out later on. here's that 65 Mustang I was talking about. The interior in this car is pretty good shape right now, right? So that's the key in the ignition. I think he's got a 289, I believe, for this car. Is actually the original motor, original engine and stuff for this. And he's actually got another interior in the shop there too. I forget if it's black or it's blue to go with this car. But this thing's in pretty good shape. Really easy to build this thing for sure. Over here got a, I think it's a 72 GMC, 71 or 72 GMC. This thing's in really good shape too. Like someone actually, take a look at the paint. The sections that are not peeling, but someone actually painted this at some point in time, guys. Not too long ago. This thing's in really nice shape on the box sides and the cab sides. It's in really good condition. I believe the motor's still in this car. Sorry, in this truck here as well. And like even the interior is still pretty decent shape in this one here too, other than the dash, right? Dash would need to be replaced, but other than that, someone put a Dodge Ram interior, looks to be in there, but that's an easy fix to throw a GMC interior back in here. Definitely a nice truck for sure. Hey, like I was saying, like earlier, you guys have any paint ideas or anything like that for any of these vehicles? Hey, leave them down in the comments below. Drop them down there and tell me what you guys think and what kind of colors and color designs you guys think would look good on some of these vehicles. There it is. I don't think this is the original motor to this truck. I think it's been redone or dropped in. I think it's a 350 if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But I know, as far as I was told, this truck runs and drives. Just a matter of putting a battery in here and some little shot of gas down the carburetor, and this thing probably fire right up, right? But yeah, this truck's in really good shape. Super easy to scuff this down, repaint it, make it look brand new. Get rid of that Dodge interior in there. Yeah, beautiful truck. So this is Joy's 72 Mustang. This is his Mustang back in high school. Like I was saying earlier about that blue one over there. This was one of the ones he picked up after being in that one. And yeah, this is his 72 Mustang, one he did in high school. He painted this however many years ago. So whenever we get a chance, we'll pull this back into the shop and get this one restored and repainted for him, right? One of those cars you never kind of let go, right? And this one here is this is a numbers matching Mach 1 car, this one right here. But this thing's still in really good shape. Like, even though there's you probably put a polisher on that buff that paint out, because if you can see down here on the door, I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but I can see a little bit up here. But you can there's still some shine on it. You can see a lot better in person. But sure, if you hit that with a polisher, she'd polish that paint up. But whenever we get a chance here, we'll bring this one into the shop there too, tear it down, and then paint this all back up there. Probably the red color there too, with the red and the black decals there for the Mustang. So But yeah, all interior is all mostly there except for the dash pad. It's gone, but yeah, she's all there. And yeah, this is a numbers matching Mach 1, this car. And for this, he's got a 429, I think, Super Cobra Drive for it. So sitting in the shop, definitely a big motor for this car. Over here we got a 69 Pontiac Beaumont. These ones you don't see too often. I think it's a Canadian only car. I'm not 100% sure. If you do, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section and let me know. Hey, I think the Beaumonts are Canadian only. I could be wrong though. But yeah, this thing's in really good condition to be a builder, right? Like, to me anyway, like, I see cars like this and then some people say they're too far gone, but I see something you can build. It's not that bad, right? But yeah, this thing's in pretty decent shape if you wanted to build this. I think this is actually a buddy of his car, but to be something definitely worth restoring. Floor pans look like they were recently done at some point, or at least just put in the car temporarily. Yeah, the Beaumont, I believe it shares the same kind of shell as a Chevelle, 69 Chevelle, right? But yeah, she's got some nice body lines to this car. Yeah, and for anyone in the square bodies, he's got a couple of these out here too. I forget the years of these, but I know he's got a couple of these square bodies out here done up. These are really nice trucks there too, especially when it's a short box like this one here. Yeah, he's got this other one, this one right here, and then just on the other side here too, and the 69 Beaumont. He's got this other GMC square body there too. And this thing's in wicked shape too. Interior in this is really good. Other than that little bit of cracks on the dashboard is really good shape, this thing. We got another 70 Mustang over here. I believe this one is a 70, I want to say 73. There's a Mustang coupe over here. Same thing, the interior and everything's in this car too. Dash is in decent shape, 2 little cracks only, but seats, center console, Door still closes decent. That's a good thing about, see Alberta down there. Good thing about Alberta is that a lot of these cars are still around. They're not like Ontario or anything like that where there's a ton of salt where they're all rusted out. Like this is pretty much the worst you'll see out here, right in Alberta. It gets pretty dry out here. So a lot of these cars, they're still around out here in this area. '79 Pontiac Trans Am. I think 7980 is the year on this car here. T-top car. This thing's in pretty good shape too. It's a little bit of stuff on the lower quarter panel, but she's on another car that's all there, pretty decent shape. It wouldn't take too much to do this one. Like very minimal stuff. You can see it down here. A little bit there on the quarter panel. Even behind the tire in this one here isn't so bad. But here, another really easy car to do. This one here too, right? T-top car. This one here would be cool to do the. I'd love to do a Smokey and the Bandit tribute car, which would be cool for this one here, with all the original decals and stuff like that. To make it like an original Smokey and the Bandit '79 Trans Am, or a '79 Trans Am Resto Mod Smokey and the Bandit would be a cool option for this here too. But I used to have a '79 like this. I airbrushed the Eagle on the hood with True Fire coming off it, taper knot down both sides. I might even do a replay on that car and do the same thing on this one here too. Another car, even the dash in this thing, you can see the dash isn't, oh, I thought it was in good shape, except for one little crack right up there, you can see. But yeah, back seats, door panels, buttons, everything on this car is here too. And it's T-tops. Car's even got the original 403 motor to go with this here too. But yeah, original motor to this car. This would be like I said, it would make a cool Smokey and the Bandit tribute car, or a Resto Mod Smokey and the Bandit car for sure. This here is a really cool car. So I believe this is a 1971 Mustang Olympia. So these were actually made for the Olympics in 1971. Really rare car. You don't see these at all, period. But you can tell by the blue and the white. It was an original Olympia car. Yeah, I think it's 71 or 72. But they were made for the Olympics, so if you guys have seen any of these before or heard of them, or it's the first time you're hearing of them, You know, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. I had no idea these were an Olympic car at all until my buddy Joey was telling me about it. And I got a chance and I read up on them, but yeah, really cool. Like, you don't see these at all. I'd never heard, like I said, I never heard of an Olympia car until, well, I seen this one here where all the Mustangs have been, right? But yeah, super cool car. This car here being an Olympia car, I'd restore to the original factory specs on this car, just because it's a rare option to begin with. Painting this, that's exactly what I do. I restore this to the original Mustang 2 Olympia Special Edition car, because it would definitely be worth it, because it's one of those things, right? They don't make too many cars specifically for the Olympics at all, right? But yeah, this is it. It's a pretty cool car. I think it might even have the original motor still in here too. No, yeah, it's still in there. I believe that'd be the 302 that'd be here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, original motor's still here too.